ladies and gentlemen, and I'm PANCZASU, and I just realized I forgot to turn my air cooler off because it is infuriated it's the winter, but in fact it was so hot in my room that I had to turn it off. I mean on. Whatever. Let's go to the game. And by the way, actually I'm not going to make the temptation. I will explain everything in the topic. I do not want to make this video for the 6th time. Yes, 6th. Anyway, I had a break, so that's why I'm so cool, and now we are just going to proceed with the game. And yes, I don't know the names of the players because I've seen this game, like I said, 6 times already, and I only managed to go into the 6th minute mark. The 6th is after me. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. We've got this is a 3 versus 3 matchup. We've got 3 players, I mean 6 players. Oh, I'm not doing too well, am I? Anyway, there is I forgot his name. El Tonto, yeah, that's it, El Tonto. Then we've got Xavix, and finally I forgot to tell the names and colors, and I mean colors and factions, but I guess you can see it. And here we have Oxa, while on the other side of the team we've got Flapper, Yellow Nod, what was he, Hokla? Yes, Hokla, Green GDI, and finally we've got, just for fun, Orange GDI. I deeply hope there's not going to be a lag anywhere here. And by the way, yes, I am using medium shaders. Okay, maybe I'll tell you what is going on right now. You see, I just have been on the NVIDIA website. It seems like I had installed drivers from their side, and they turned out to be that's what the NVIDIA said, bad, because they were causing the graphics cards to overheat. Well, as you know, my last graphic card did overheat, and I had to buy a new one that I'm using right now, and it is lagging already. So I had a different driver right now, and I am really afraid if this lag was not caused because it did overheat, and that it is right now damaged, and I'm really afraid that it is never going to be fixed. I mean, look at that, I never had such a thing before, and NVIDIA will have to pay me for that if this is going to be the truth, and I'm going to be real mad. Anyway, so far there is no lag, never mind. Every time I say that there is no lag, there is lag, because that's how much my computer loves me. But I'm going to ignore the lag. I've been making this video so often that I do not care, to be honest. It may lag no matter how much. I'm not going to set it over again. Anyway, what we will have here is Flapper making a very aggressive push on Oxa's expansion. Actually, this is the expansion for both of the players. But while Oxa is busy deploying his harvesters on this green Tiberium field, Flapper is busy making war factories from which he can spam his Scorpion Text, and he's spamming them a lot. And I would like to point something. Oxa has only a single harvester on a single refinery on his blue field, while Flapper has 2, actually 3 harvesters and 2 refineries, which is giving him a very, very high amount of money, much bigger income than Oxa has. So now Oxa is having a disadvantage, and in the end will have a much bigger army because he simply will not be able to afford anything better. But meanwhile, as you can see, there we go, Xavier's going for the Storm Rider spam and trying to use the air to support every of his allies. I'm really sorry for that pause. And as you can see now, those Storm Riders are really doing an amazing job, and they're actually killing they killed all of the Scorpion Decks. Wow, that was incredible. Anyway, while they're killing stuff over here, let's go to the top side of the map. And as you can see, here is a battle between what was he again? Something with El Tonto, whatever. Let's say that it was El Tonto. So El Tonto is busy fighting with Just for Fun. As you can see, Just for Fun is indeed gaining an advantage. All that El Tonto has are base defenses and a couple of Scorpion Decks, but he's no match against the GDI firepower. Meanwhile, let's go to the bottom side of the map. As you can see, Flapper has lost one of his war factories, but the Storm Riders has indeed disengaged, and they are being produced once again in a bigger numbers. Meanwhile, Hokla is proving himself to be useless ally. He did get into tier 3, okay, but besides that, he only used his orcas. Yes, I know because I've seen it before, and he did not do anything beside that. Look at Xaviex. In the meantime, Xaviex got a really nice army and is now trying to use it to harass the crap out of just fun, and he is proving him that this is not fun. Command Conquer 3 is life. You can only die here or you can die here. There are no other options. But as you can see, those Storm Riders did the job and now are going to retreat because there's nothing else they could do over here. Meanwhile, Flapper is getting help from those orcas, that's what I wanted to say. And those orcas are really taking the... I do not mean taking the beating. The Predator tanks are taking the beating from the orcas because, as you know, orcas are an amazing counter to Predator tanks. They are dealing so much damage to them, and you know, it's great use. Orcas are clearly underused, unfortunately, but those players that are using them actually know how much valuable those things can be. And as you can see, Xaviex is coming back with the Storm Riders, trying to deal as much damage as he can and harass the enemy. He used the Swarm ability to get some battles in order to get stealth detection, and he's attacking the docking harvesters. However, for some unknown reason, he has disengaged. I do not think that he was simply afraid of those buggies, because he clearly could have taken out both of those harvesters, and I don't know why did he retreat. Anyway, I'm focusing on this part of the map because there is where most of the action is happening, and as you can see, there are Storm Riders, but they are going to be intercepted by Pitbulls. Pitbulls are doing a great amount of damage to them, and while I do believe that Storm Riders are going to win this fight, as you can see, they are actually retreating. That's because they are afraid of the powerful splash damage from the Pitbulls and because of the buggies, and they indeed are doing a very nice amount of damage against air. What is going on? Well, as I can see, this type of food is slowly but steady going dry, and the last harvester from Oxa is going to die. Oh my, catapult, catapult, you cannot die! Charlie, Charlie, get out of here! I gave you a hot dog, you need to give it back! Run, run, Charlie, run! And you know you can make it! Do not let go by those guys! Yes, head at the barn! You are doing well! Oh, so sad. I love this distraction, it's making my day. And as you can see, I never made so lucky to this game, by the way. And as you can see, Oxa is actually selling this expansion because he lost it, but also because there's no multi-beam over here. And as you can see, this expansion is used by Flapper to get his tier 3, and this is going to give him a major advantage over his opponents, because I do not think any of the tier 1 has tier 3 yet. Actually, correct me, Xaviex does have tier 3, but... oh, and it seems like Eltontot has it as well, but I do not see his tier 3. Well, he's got it somewhere, and there we go, tier 3 base defenses are on the line, firing as often as they can, which is not very often because the enemy is avoiding the range, and the obelisk is turned offline. And also the orcas were trying to shoot the tripod from the Xaviex, which is a fail because it is phase fielded, which means that the damage you can deal to this tripod is equal to, I don't remember, was it 1%? 5% or 7%, I really do not remember. Oh, and now I see the difference in the codec, because I didn't see it so far, but it does make this Storm Rider effect much worse. It looks stupid. But now, as I guess, those Storm Riders are going to deal a very nice amount of damage to this Texander, and it looks like I didn't have to decrease my codec because I mean Shader, because I did this because I had to install the old codec from my graphics card, because as you know, the new one from Nvidia is causing the graphics card to overheat, and the old one is not really doing well with shaders. It caused lag in my last trial, so that's why I was trying to turn it on the lowest settings. Seems like getting on the normal was a little bit too much. I will try to test high, because you know I usually do with ultra high, and this is just fine. I mean, it can be better, so how could it be any more fine? But oh my! Careful, Charlie number 2! You're not gonna get killed, are you? You're not, because the tripods are soaking a really nice amount of damage, and as you can see, the swarm ability has been used once again, and is killing all of the rocket dudes, and those tripods are really soaking a lot of damage, or rather tanking, from those rockets. But the orcas are here following, and they are going to be able to deal with those tripods very fast, because tripods are